Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Dylan Talk Sports. My name is Dylan. In today's video, what we're going to be doing is we're going to talk about the Oklahoma City Thunder. They were eliminated by the Dallas Mavericks in 6 games. It was a very tough series for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It was back and forth. Ultimately, they ended up losing in the game 6. It was a very cheap foul. I'm not going to lie that Shai Gilgeous-Alexander got called on the three-point attempt. But even though the season is over, I wanted to discuss the season and discuss the Thunder as a whole, as to what kind of went wrong. And the big question I want to ask is, can Shai Gilgeous-Alexander win a title with this team? Because there's a lot of people around that are wondering, is this team built to win a title with Shai and the pieces that are around, or do they need to add more in order for them to win? Because we just saw last year, they were the #1 seed in the West. That Western Conference with all these juggernaut teams, Mavericks, the Warriors, even though they struggled, the Lakers, even though they struggled, the Nuggets, the Timberwolves, you go around the league, the Suns with their big three. That Western Conference and the Thunder were the #1 seed, and they choked in the second round. We got to discuss it. Now, there is an article that I'm kind of getting a lot of my info for, and if you want to reference it and go check it out for yourself, feel free to do so. It'll be linked down below in the description, so if you want to go, like I said, check it out for yourself, feel free. But without further ado, I'm going to get straight into this. So if you go to enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on this video. Be very much appreciated if you do so. But without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, first up, let's kind of discuss the Oklahoma City Thunder. Now, as you can see here, we're looking at the 2023-2024 postseason. So basically a summary of their first series against the New Orleans Pelicans and then the second series they had against the Dallas Mavericks, all summarized. And you can see right here, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, he balled out. He put in his work. He got you 30 points a game. He on average, no matter what, is going to get you 30 points. He got you some rebounds, got you some assists. He was getting some blocks in there, some steals in there. He was putting in the work. He didn't turn the ball over too much as well. Here's the problem I have with the Thunder. You see right here, they were 57-25, the #1 seed in the Western Conference. And like, I'm almost looking at this stats and I'm wondering, how did they even do it? Like, you look at their offensive stats or offensive points per game they had throughout their couple series, they were pretty basically middle of the pack. And you can say, oh, well, they had more time to play or whatever. It still doesn't mean shit. You were the #1 seed. I would have thought you guys would have been at least up here around like where Boston is, the other 1 seed. Milwaukee was eliminated 6 games in the first round. They still were able to put up some points. Now, I will say this is kind of where your strength was, your defense. That was kind of your strength this year, holding people under 100 points, locking people up, making sure people didn't score on you as much. But as I was saying with the team, when you look at this team, what are they kind of made up on? Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is going to give you the 30 points, and then you look at the other guys. Chet Holmgren, I expect this man being like 7'1", 7'2". What is he? This boy should be able to just slam the ball down the rim on everybody. Like, except for Victor Wembanyama, he should be able to slam the ball on everybody. And I'm sorry, for this team, how is he only averaging about 7 rebounds a game? And again, this is the postseason, the time where I need you to step up and be big time. You're getting 7 rebounds a game. Now, I realize you could say, well, the other team, they're making all their shots, whatever. Bro, even when they do miss some shots, how are you not getting the rebounds and everybody else is? And I don't want to hear that shit about, well, team basketball, everybody goes for the rebound. He's 7'2". He should be the first one with his hand up there getting the ball. Now, when you look at scoring, 15 points a game, that's not going to cut it. You need to get your points up to about like 20, 25 points a game in order to give another person there for Shai to rely on. I've referenced it, and a lot of people have referenced it. It's like the Batman Robin thing. You see it around the league. Jokic and Jamal Murray. You see Damian Lillard and Giannis Antetokounmpo. They're trying. Tyrese Maxey and Joel Embiid. Cleveland's trying to do with like Mobley and Allen, or if it's and whichever center's going to be there, and then like Donovan Mitchell or Darius Garland. And there's a lot of other combinations. The Thunder need that in their team, and they think it's going to be with Shai and Chet Holmgren. The problem is Chet Holmgren needs to pick up his slack and be able to carry his own weight and help give Shai his Batman. Now, when you look at the rest of the players, Jalen Williams is a great player. He's solid on the team. I don't think he's going to go anywhere. When you look down the roster, though, you look at guys like Dort, Giddey, Joe, and then the rest of the crew. The rest of these guys, I don't know why they're even on the team because they don't do anything. Hell, Josh Giddey, you're averaging 8.7 points a game. I would have thought your points per game would have been at least up in a number you actually prefer. And I just wanted to do a quick preference and just look. When you look at the team in the regular season, this is the regular season, as you can see. Still, Chet Holmgren, you are butt cheeks at rebounding. The only players I can look at on this team and say they're just doing what they're told. I guess you can say Giddey's doing what he's told because he's not, I guess, expected to do much. He's just expected to give you a few points, get some assists, get some rebounds, and that's all he's asked. Jalen Williams is a solid player. If he's averaging 18 to 20 points on average, so that's great, especially for the fact that he's not like a big-time superstar. He's just doing his job at a high level and helping this team win. And Shai's just being Shai, so that's self-explanatory. Now, when you look at this article here that I have, and like I said, it'll be linked in the description below, one of the things it says here, key storyline, does Josh Giddey have a future with the Oklahoma City Thunder? Are they going to try to package him into a deal to try to get rid of him, trying to get some other guys on the team? Maybe they're trying to move some players around on the roster, which I expect that to happen, especially after this past season, the way it ended. Like I said, in the second round, they're going to try to make some adjustments, switch some things up, see what they can do to get better going the next season. And as you can see here, here's all the free agents they have coming up. Here's your unrestricted free agents, your restricted guys, they don't have anybody on a player option, and then they have a lot of team option guys. I'm pretty sure they're going to probably pick up, I think Isaiah Joe they'll probably pick up, and then everybody else, it's going to be a matter of just, do they want them back or not? Here's the big thing that I'm looking at for this team going forward. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, if you have not heard the news already, since he made first team All-NBA, he is now in a group of players that when he gets his extension for the year 27-28, oh my God, the money is unreal. I want to say the number is like between $70 to $80 million a year is what he could sign for. But realistically, the Thunder's window of when they could try to win is these 3 years right here, when he's still like at a reasonable number. But as I said, when you look around this team, look around the numbers they're paying these guys. Dort's getting about $16 million. Chet Ogrum is still kind of on his rookie deal for $10 million. Giddey's at $8 million, and then he's going to be now walking after next season. I think the Thunder need to take a long look at the rest of this roster, pretty much from Case and Wallace all the way to the bottom, and just wonder, do we want all these players? Like I said, Isaiah Joe is one that I've heard they might try to bring him back, but everybody else, do you really need them? Did they do anything for you? Obviously, whenever it comes to the Thunder, I think they're going to be good next season. Here's the problem, though. I just don't think they're going to be great. I don't think they're ever going to win the conference. I remember seeing people talk about the Western Conference whenever the Lakers were in the play-in tournament, saying that the Lakers should have lost to the first game of theirs to the New Orleans Pelicans so that they could play the Oklahoma City Thunder in the first round, because the Oklahoma City Thunder was like the weakest 1 seed we've ever seen. Ultimately, the Lakers ended up beating the Pelicans. Pelicans got the Oklahoma City Thunder. The Lakers went on to lose to the Denver Nuggets. But just the fact that we were talking about that at one point, that the Oklahoma City Thunder, this was the weakest 1 seed, and teams, we were telling the Lakers to lose a game, to possibly, they could have got eliminated in the second playing game, but we were telling them to lose it just so that you had the chance to play the Thunder. And I'm not gonna lie, there was a lot of people going into the Mavericks series saying, I'm pretty sure the Mavericks are going to sweep you like a gentleman's sweep, like a 4-1 sweep. But I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to kind of wrap up by saying this. The Thunder got a lot of work to do next season. They're going to have to decide who they want to bring back, who they want to release. Like I said with Chet Ogrum, that man needs to figure out this offseason. He needs to get in the gym. He needs to put on some weight. We've been saying it since the rookie year. Obviously, he got hurt in his rookie year. He didn't play at all. This past season, he looked good. He played great, but he needs to put on some muscle. I'm telling you. We look at it like another Evan Mobley, the Cavaliers. I've been saying as a Cavs fan, Evan Mobley, he needs to put on some muscle. We said it back in the day with Giannis Antetokounmpo. He was a skinny boy. He put on that muscle, and look at him now. Just imagine Chet Ogrum, and we even say it about Victor Wembanyama. Those two players, if they put on somewhere near like 30 to 50 pounds of muscle, these guys, oh my God. Imagine Joel Embiid the way he plays, but if he was like 7'4". Get out of the way. The train's coming down the tracks. Now, do I think the Thunder's going to win the Western Conference next season? No, I don't think so. I think they're going to be in a long, not really like a rebuild, but they need to fix some things. They need to change some things around. I just don't think they're going to be able to rely on just, hey, Shai, go lead us to the promised land. Go give us 30 points, and then everybody else do what you do. They need to retool this team, get the offense changed up. The defense is good. The offense needs to be switched up a little bit, in my opinion. But other than that, I think I'm going to wrap it up there. Hopefully, you guys did go and enjoy today's video. If you did enjoy, as always, make sure you go and drop a like on this video. Be very much appreciated to do so. If you wanted to watch the entirety of today's video, thank you very much. And like I said, if you have a different opinion, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder was good this season? They just made a few mistakes. What do you think about the team? If you're an Oklahoma City Thunder fan, do you think they're going to be ready to win a championship next season? Whatever your opinion may be, whenever it comes to Oklahoma City Thunder, go ahead and leave your complete opinion down in the comment section down below. Be more than welcome to talk about with you guys. If you're a fan of the content that I do post here and you want to go ahead and hit that big red subscribe button, feel free to do so. And do not forget to hit that little notification bell. Be notified the second I post. But without further ado, this has been Donald Talk Sports. Have a great day. Peace.